In the last video, we managed to get it running. It's actually sounding pretty good despite the huge exhaust leaks. Managed to fix the fuel leak as well, which is great, so I don't think we're going to be catching on fire anytime soon. The next thing to do is to really figure out what's going on with this transmission. Obviously the shifter is pretty loose. Managed to get that a little bit better, but hopefully the gearbox is all good. But we're going to crack it open, see what the fluid looks like, and order some parts. Alright, I'm going to try and line up this column shifter a little better and see if I can fix this piece at the back here. This joint, this U-shaped metal bracket is bent because it's only had one bolt in it. I tried to take the steering column out, except the bolt holding the column on has been completely rounded, so I'm not going to deal with that right now. So what I opted for is just a longer bolt in there. Doesn't seem to move at all, so pretty secure. Just under there, there's a spring that sits in there, and when the shifter gets pushed back, pushes that spring against the end here. That end was broken off, so I just put a longer bolt through the shifter here, so that's fixed a bit of the slop in there, and then just jammed a piece of an old key under there just to give it something to push back on. Because of that spring, much better. Park, reverse, neutral, drive. Got the exhaust fitted, but I'm gonna have to modify it. I had to cut a little section out to get the new muffler on, so it's a little short, but it's got holes in it. Also need to get a bolt for the exhaust off the manifold. Big exhaust leaks. How does that happen? After looking at it a little closer, getting it jacked up there. This one's stupid, so it's got to go up over there, and yeah, that ain't going in. Now that these are cut, these should be much easier to get through. So I can just feed through these long bits and then make a rubber joiner from there to there. It's in now, so I got those lines there. As you can see, they go through that space there, so there's really no hope of getting it through without cutting it. Okay, let's see if it works. Now I don't have any brakes, so I'm just gonna go half a meter back, half a meter forward, and hopefully I don't crash it. Yes! Yes! Okay, that was actually pretty sketchy without brakes. I just drove it into the engine, but sweet. That's pretty much all I can do until I get those front brakes going, but I'm super stoked that it's actually driving, so it's that's a big relief. I thought that gearbox was going to be toast. In the next video, we'll give it a good clean, give it a bit of a shakedown, and I'll be on the hunt for some new front brakes. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.